on Sky Arts 1 HD.
The boys live to regret getting a champion Greco-Roman wrestler worked up just before stepping into the ring with him. Catch up with a brand new series of A League of Their Own on demand. Right now, New Orleans is doing a swap with Liverpool in Sky 1 HD's Twin Towns.
Ever since they kicked us out of their country, Britain has enjoyed a famously special relationship with the USA.
Welcome to America!
It's crackers, to be honest, but hey-ho.
We've embraced each other's culture, supported each other's foreign policies, and scoffed each other's cuisine. But do we actually speak the same language?
Hey, refill on pepper mode, huh?
Hello.
In this series, families from across the UK and America will swap lives for a week.
This is never-ending, this.
No, it's not. That's part of it.
And discover what really goes on in their twin towns.
There comes a time when you gotta raise the black flag and you start slitting throats. Today's that day.
Welcome to New Orleans, city the cliches melting pot and eclectic were invented for. Built on the banks of the Mississippi River in the deep south state of Louisiana, the Big Easy started life as a French colony, but Spanish, Africans, Creoles, Irish, Germans and Latin Americans all joined the party too. Today, the city's historic architecture, legendary music scene, unique cuisine, notorious nightlife, Mardi Gras and festivals have cemented its position as one of the USA's foremost tourist destinations. But of all the events to have shaped New Orleans, none had a bigger effect than Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Katrina claimed nearly 2,000 lives, caused over $80 billion worth of damage, and shattered the homes and livelihoods of countless families like the Blanches, Johnny, Christine, Lola, Blaze, and Piper.
Katrina was a landmark in time. You know, it's one of those things that it marks you. You know, everything's either before or after. And it gets a little old, but it's just the truth. You can't get around it. We were like everyone else. We didn't believe that anything really bad was about to happen. A few days later, the levees break. The city was on its back. I mean,
It was like a scene out of a movie. It was
yeah.
No birds were chirping and everything was
All right.
dead.
Katrina wrecked the Blanches' home and their two family businesses. But giving up and leaving town was never an option.
Out of those ashes, out of the gray, came all these good things. People helped each other. People came from all over the country, all over the world to help you. They showed up at your door. I mean, I hope one day I can do that for somebody. It's overwhelming to think of how much help we got.
Miraculously, within 6 months, the Blanches restaurant, Ye Old College Inn, and bowling alley, the Rock and Bowl, were up and running again.
It was a real interesting time for us to figure out what we were made of.
Hey, Sharon.
My dad likes to walk around, just say, hi there,
What's up, Lee?
hi there, hi there,
Hey, Danny. What's going?
hi there, hi there.
What's happening, Mr. Grove? All right?
I get to have full interaction with New Orleans on a daily basis. So all the great personalities in the city, from all the different levels of life, come walking through the door, and I'm blessed enough to be friends with.
Now, with their businesses thriving and their home fully restored, the Blanches are ready for a new challenge.
I have never traveled abroad. Johnny is the only one, so the kids and I, this will be our first time. The kids are super excited to be able to go, and I think, I really don't think they know what's happening, but...
No, Blaze was wondering if they spoke French.
Right, right.
Told him no, but we are separated by common language. So.
Earlier this week, I was very, very nervous. I was nervous about getting my house ready and presentable and having to be the maid and pick up after the kids. And but I'm excited. Obviously, I've never been out of the country, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this adventure to see what's see what's coming our way.
What's coming Christine's way is this. The Super Lamb Banana is just one of the many iconic landmarks to be found in New Orleans' twin town, Liverpool. The two cities are well matched. They're both major ports with diverse populations, and if anywhere is going to give New Orleans a run for its money in terms of history, culture, and musical pedigree, it's this place. The McAllister family, Tony, Annette, Melissa and Alex, are Scousers born and bred.
We've been in this house for 5 years, and then we had the girls, which was a bit of a shock. It was twins. I come from a big family. My mum's one of 13 children, and Tony's dad's one of 11. It's hard work, but everyone rallied round. My mum had them, my sister had them. Your mum and dad had them, didn't they?
Yeah.
I went back to work when they were 6 months old, so it was balancing work and the girls. Dad's bringing yours out now.
Annette works in retail, and Tony's a firefighter, a career he turned to after Liverpool suffered tragedies of its own.
I followed the football. I went to two disaster Liverpool football club, one being over in Belgium and one being Hillsborough, which I survived both. I lost family in one of them, so that was like sort of like my time. I felt like someone looked over me. I wanted to give something back to the community, so I chose the path of being a fireman. The two cities, I mean, obviously the disaster Liverpool went through with the football, with Hillsborough and Heysel, and obviously Katrina with New Orleans. It's about the people getting together and getting through that devastation and that time of life, and it's all about getting through it together.
The 17-year-old twins Melissa and Alex hope to go to university when they finish their A-levels. It's a big step, but Melissa already possesses some of the life skills she'll need when she flies the nest.
Like I can cook pasta and toast and pizza and like chips and chicken nuggets and things like that.
The cooking skills are awful, but basically they don't do any cooking. They don't do nothing in the house. I mean, they couldn't even boil an egg. I mean, I think it's cereal's about the maximum they can do. I mean, they wouldn't dream of making us a cup of tea.
And Melissa's culinary skills are rivaled only by her knowledge of geography.
I think New Orleans is going to be like a jungle. This is what I'm imagining, with loads of animals that I've never seen. And that the house is going to be like on its own somewhere with a jungle, and we've got to look after all the animals.
Just imagine New Orleans to be like, because you know, with the jazz and everything, I can imagine it to be like 1920s America, with all like the diners and all like the speakeasies, like, you know, where they all play jazz. That's what I imagine it to be like.
I just feel like that when I go there, I'm going to see the devastation. That's a town that's never been rebuilt. I mean, they made the news when obviously the hurricane hit, but hasn't been on the news since to see what kind of development's gone on since then. So I'm expecting to go to a town that's basically going to be still devastating.
With Liverpool experiencing its own minor deluge, the McAllisters pack their suitcases and depart for sunnier climes.
I'd say what's totally different to Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah. What did you expect?
More rural, I think.
Did you?
Yeah. This it now, is it? Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, look where we're staying. Look how big it is. How gorgeous is that?
Wow.
It's massive. How huge is this? This is us for a week, girls. It's the kitchen. Oh, it's the kitchen.
Yeah, nice making.
Is it soccer? Is it soccer?
No, it's baseball.
Baseball. Oh, the little girl must play baseball. Look at it. Oh, there's a pool. Aren't we lucky?
Yeah.
Goes on for miles.
It looks like sort of cribs. Look at the bath. It's a jacuzzi bath.
It's a jacuzzi bath, yeah.
I love this room.
No chance. This is our room.
Me and your dad love this room.
Meanwhile, the Blanchers have arrived in the UK, and they seem a little underwhelmed by their twin town's vital statistics.
Look at them, they're all attached.
Oh,
They're not like at home.
The most attached I've seen is like 2 houses.
First impression is smaller than home. So let's go see.
Oh my god, the washing machine.
Look at that. Washes and dries in the same unit, right? Tall and skinny.
Where's tall and skinny?
The refrigerator.
Our rooms are a lot bigger.
If I stand up in the middle of the night, I could hurt myself.
This is about the size of our bathroom.
Next stop, a welcome party at the local church hall, laid on by some of the McAllisters' friends and neighbours.
I'm not sure how Blaze is going to do in soccer. Everything's
It's tiny. And then
I just have to watch my head. I hit my head coming down the stairs.
Later, when the action moves inside, the Blanchers are treated to a no-holds-barred dance recital by the neighbourhood's very own Pussycat Dolls. But some of the dance moves are a little too racy for Deborah.
Some of the dancing, I was shocked at it, that the little ones were dancing like that. My girls, they know some of those moves, but that style of dancing is not something that Johnny and I encourage them to do. Some of it, maybe a little age inappropriate.
If getting them from playtime to bedtime can be a bit of a struggle,